Hi guys, I just want to talk today about abortion and it looks like we're losing the battle on the governmental front, trying to get legislation to make abortion illegal would appear to be a losing battle, a lost battle, but it's not a lost cause. And I just want to encourage us to maybe come at this problem and this terrible situation from another angle. And that is to stop concentrating on getting governments to change legislation, but to start appealing to women and to men to not have abortions. Men support women that have an unwanted baby on the way, because that's what it is. It's not an unwanted pregnancy, it's an unwanted baby. And the thing is that once you've had a baby, once a baby is born, it's amazing how quickly a mother will change, her feelings will change towards that baby. And what may have been an unwanted baby suddenly becomes a very wanted baby. Something kicks in, call it what you may, a maternal instinct, a natural love for people, for human beings. Something very essentially human happens once you've had that baby. But you can't understand that unless you are willing to go through that process. What a woman is carrying, what women carry in their womb, is so precious, so amazing. I just haven't got words to describe the value of a human life and how a human life grows mysteriously, incredibly, in that safe place, or should be safe place, called the womb. So I think what we need to do is to begin to encourage women how wonderful it is to give birth, to bring forth new life, and leave all the rest to work out later on. First of all, we want to encourage women and men not to be complicit with murder. We don't want to stand before God one day and said, yes, I decided that my baby should be killed in order that I lead a happier and better life. I don't actually think people that have gone through that experience really feel like that. And if they do, it's because something has died deep down inside them, and it's not just the baby. Now, I'm not saying this to condemn anybody, and I know that many people listening might have had an abortion or more. And I just want to say to you that I don't want to condemn you, but what you've done and allowed to be done to your baby is fairly and squarely on your shoulders. Unless you were forced physically and violently by some external party, as in the case of some countries in this world, you willingly allowed others to kill your baby. Okay, which makes you the number one responsible. So you may say, well, that's condemning me. Well, I'm saying, yes, we're all condemned. We all do wrong things. But if we are truly sorry and we say sorry to God, because He is the one that's going to judge us at the end of our lives, not man, not ourselves even, but God Himself is going to judge us. So what we need to do is get to Him before Judgment Day and say, look, I was wrong and I am so sorry. And if you feel really bad about what you've done, had done to you, had done to your baby, know that God is so compassionate, so willing to forgive, that he'll even heal the pain of what you've done in you. He will wipe away all your guilt. He'll take away all your grief, because you will feel grief. Once you acknowledge that what you have done was wrong, you will feel tremendous grief or guilt, or both. But God will wipe that all away and give you a sense of being totally made new, that you can face life without carrying any dark secrets or any hidden pain. So what I feel, we need to take the campaign to women especially, because women at the end of the day have the final say so. And if women say no, I'm not going to have my baby killed, I'm going to give it the best chance he or she can have, then we're beginning to fight the battle against abortion. Let's start where it really should start, with the mother and the father, and to say, cherish that unborn baby. Bring that baby into the world. I know it's a terrible world, but it's more terrible to be part of that world system that's saying life is valueless. It's a commodity. It's an inconvenience. It's too costly. No, life, human life, is the most important life there is on the earth, in our universe. Because God said so. He made us in his own image. And every baby that's conceived is made in the image of God and is very, very precious to God. So we have no right to be saying, I have the right to kill that creation. So this is, I know, a very hard-hitting message, but I would like to say to everybody that's listening, let's take the campaign back to where it belongs, with the pregnant mother and the father. And let's say, don't go down that road that you're being pushed, that you're being brainwashed into. Begin to take responsibility, and it would be the best thing, one of the best things you could ever have done. And my daughter once had a friend at school, and her friend became pregnant about the age of 16, and she confided in my daughter that she wanted an abortion. Her boyfriend wanted her to have one, and she felt that was the right thing to do because she was so young. My daughter encouraged her not to. She said, no, have that baby. I think you'll be a good mother. Well, that just kind of tipped this young lady over the edge. She thought, yeah, maybe that's true. I will be a good mother. I think I would be a good mother. Anyway, she had the baby. And after she had the baby, she sought my daughter out, because I think they'd moved on. My daughter had moved on from college or sixth form, whatever it was. And she sought my daughter out and she said, I thank you so much that you encouraged me to have my baby. Oh, I would not be without him. And thank you so much. Now, this is what we need to be doing, encouraging women to have those babies and trust life to do the rest, as good people that will support a mother and child. And that's far better to take that risk. And if you're a Christian, you know God will help. And I just want to say, God will help you whether you're a Christian or not. If you take the right route, he will be with you. He'll help you. Call out to him, cry out to him. He'll provide for you and your baby. So I just hope this is touching somebody here. Let's start encouraging women. Have that baby. Cherish that child. Don't believe the lies that it's not really human. It cannot feel. Of course the baby's human. And of course the baby can feel, has its whole nervous system all there. It feels physical pain. Oh my goodness, you'll never know. So I'm not saying this to condemn those who've had an abortion, but I'm saying there is forgiveness. If you ask for it, never ever contemplate abortion. And I'll end up with that. Bye bye for now.